If you watch what happened in the 60s and 70s, women were essentially saying, we can do what you can do. But they can't, okay? I know you don't want to hear this. Nobody wants to hear this. This is not politically correct. It's true. Men and women, they are two different energies, two different powers. So it's no different than water saying, I can be fire. This is not personal. This is not sexism. This is the fact that we are dealing with two different beings. And until we recognize in society that we are two different beings, we're never going to be able to set up a society that's actually beneficial for both. So to the degree that we as women are demanding that we are seen as the same as men, we're going to get ourselves in trouble here. When I think about, feminine empowerment, it's about being brave enough to assert our difference. It's about not being threatened by the opposite sex as well. There's a huge component in there, wanting men to be men and wanting to be empowered.
These are all my thoughts and opinions based on information out in the public domain. Please do your own research, and this is a platform for entertainment and for us to share our opinions and for City to complain about things because she wants to be part of the video. And by the way, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments because I do read them, and just to make the platform grow and help us. I am a firm believer of the video you saw right before mine. I do believe that we are not equal. I do believe we're different, and we should learn to embrace those differences. And the reason why I'm talking about is because about the latest monologue. Because let's face it, Meghan Markle is having people for her podcast to do a monologue and have somebody bounce ideas and tell, oh my God, yeah, you are right. No matter how big of my issues are, yours are worse, Meghan. First off, she was, I think, homecoming queen in high school. Somebody who's a homecoming queen in high school is not somebody who's not popular or doesn't have any friends. She wasn't the prettiest girl, but she wasn't the ugliest one either. She was average, just like everything else in her life. But for her, being average and not being the princess that her father said she was all the time is a bad thing. It's a hardship. So she talked about being a spinster, single. I mean, those terms that people don't even use them. People don't even use those terms. I mean, I'm 53. And even I haven't heard those terms in a long time. Meghan Markle is outdated and ridiculous, quite frankly. So, and for a woman who basically lies, I'm still shocked that she's allowed to lie and lie and lie and lie. And now we have Gayle King coming on CBS News saying, oh my God, Meghan Markle used the opportunity to speak to one young world and empower them. How did she empower these people talking about herself? Gayle King should shut the hell up. This woman, I mean, and this is why I tell you guys that Oprah is still helping them, because it's, you can see Gayle King is going hard at it. Gayle King doesn't fart if Oprah doesn't tell her to. That's how bad things are. So people were saying that, I want to tell something to German people. They were very good. Some booed Meghan Markle and Harry. At the time when Germany is entering the highest energy crisis there is, the military sent a plane to get them. I mean, who's funding this? And let's not, because the UK military already dumped Invictus game. So the German military is still attached to them. But the military in the UK already made very sure and very publicly that they're no longer associated with Invictus Foundation. Because it's a shady place. It's become a shady place. And let's not forget that the person who came to the Invictus Foundation rescue when Harry refused to do the concert, remember that Beyonce said, I don't know who was going to be there. He refused. He canceled it. Was Prince William with 500,000 pounds because they had no money. So it's shame on the Invictus Foundation. And Harry wasn't the founder. It was actually Buckingham Palace, and they put Harry as a front person. So it's unbelievable how they don't pan out. When they went to Germany, they don't show the entire plaza because they know there's not very many people. And most of the people who were there were from Invictums and family members that were allowed near to give the illusion that they were welcome. But anyways, going back to Meghan Markle's thing, it's not even bewildering anymore that this woman is such a liar. She really is a liar. And And people like Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey, and even people from Invictus Games or Spotify keep giving this woman a platform because of who she married. Is this the best role model that One Young World has? And they paid for the expenses. So all the money from these charities are going to fund Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's lifestyle, to ensure that they get a good documentary, good reality show for Netflix. So Harry and Meghan make lots of cash. I mean, what do you guys think? So why is Meghan talking about singleton? This woman from high school, she slept around quite a lot. From high school, she had a boyfriend and she had a man give her a car with a personalized license plate. And this woman then, she went on to with Trevor, because she was with Trevor for 10 years. Let's not forget about that. And I'm pretty sure she screwed around on Trevor. He just doesn't know it or hasn't come out publicly. And then she went with Corey Vitello. And then she went to Harry. This woman has been jumping from man to man until she got the man that she thought would give her the platform, because she dumped these men when they were no longer useful to her. And that's not feminism. That's being a hoe. Do you know? Feminism. And I want to tell you something. If Meghan Markle's dream was her big wedding to find the right man, what kind of a fucking feminist is that? At her age, I wasn't even thinking marriage. I was thinking of a career. You know, what I was going to study when I got out of school. I wasn't looking at bridal things and looking at things. This is the so-called feminist that she was planning and hoping to marry the right man and live a picket fence. And she's trying to sell Princess Diana's story. Remember Princess Diana, when she said that she wanted a home, a picket fence and everything, because her home was truly broken down. She was torn away from her mother, unlike Meghan Markle's mother, who happily gave her up to fuck around with other men and do drugs and all kinds of things. Princess Diana's mother was told by court, you can't have your kids, which was traumatic for Princess Diana. So now Meghan Markle is trying to, I came from a broken home. I was the lone child. I was the smartest. No, you're not the smartest. You are average at best. And this is me being kind. You're not the smartest. You're not the prettiest. And you have no talent. You are not enough. This is so you know. You are not enough. But you were cunning to get an idiot like Prince Harry, who was desperate to look for. But let me tell you what my theory is with Prince Harry. Prince Harry thought, I have this D-list, average-looking woman who's not even my type, but she's willing to play along my plans. To play along with my plans because I believe that Prince Harry wanted to screw Prince William over. So he thought that he could control that wedge.
The news should say, Prince Harry shouldn't be marrying a divorcee. He's the Prince of England. He can get himself some fresh pussy. But no, they're like, this is a beautiful pairing. Everyone hopes that one day Harry would marry an old divorcee. Nobody wanted that. What? Nobody wanted that. Why are they lying? Who are you lying to? The 2 billion people who are watching it? Fucking.
I agree with Tate there. So Harry literally thought, she's a divorced, I can control her. This wasn't about love. This was about him having one up on Prince William and being the most popular by having that woman. Excuse me. Unfortunately, things have backfired for him. Before, Harry was second to a future king of England, a very dignified future king of England. Now he's a second to a D-lister, a very ugly D-lister. I mean, what the hell's going on with the bronzer? Even people were liking her to Trump, but actually there's another guy who's famous for his bronzer. He was in The Godfather 3, I think. I'm trying to remember his name. If you guys know his name, please remind me. He was a very good looking guy, but he used so much bronzer. So the only one making things about race is Meghan Markle. Again, I digress. Going back to her podcast. So her ambitions were to marry somebody who would, for herself, because she came from a broken home, right? No, she didn't. Her parents were divorced, but she had 2 loving families and she got everything she wanted. Went to the best schools, was popular in school, everything. Liar, liar, liar. I mean, Meghan Markle doesn't even have any more pants anymore because she's burnt them so much from all the pants on fire that she's got. She's running out of pants. No wonder she wears those saggy crap. And people say, no, she looked regal. How can you make shit look regal? You may dress it, you may dress shit in pretty clothes, but it's still shit at the end of the day. And I'm sorry I'm being like this, but it's true. I'm surprised. And then we have Katie Nichols. Wait just one second. And then we have Katie Nichols. This is the same royal expert who claimed that Harry was a big fan of Meghan Markle in Suits. And then Harry in his interview, engagement interview, said that he never heard of her. This is the same woman who's going on about that Meghan was invited to Balmoral by the Queen. No, the Queen, nobody wants her around the Queen. By the way, the Queen was so beautiful. She looks so cute. I love her little shoes. Oh. But that's it. So anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think that Meghan is a feminist for wanting to grow up marrying a man? Meghan Markle has used men for everything. Sorry. Meghan Markle has used men for everything to get where she is. And that is not feminism, okay? This woman doesn't know what it's like to be single because she has yachted all her life. So, and she's been for a month. This woman hasn't been with a man for more than 1 month or 2. She was cheating on Corey like there was no tomorrow until Corey dumped her ass, So, for people who complain about my puppy being annoying, well, don't watch my channel. I love Siri and, I'm a single mom. So, anyways, I call myself a single mom because I have Siri. Anyways, so what do you guys think? By the way, I'm going to do a video on Britney Spears and her 2 ungrateful brats of kids. And let me tell you, I think this is kayfabe putting them up because, child support is coming very soon to an end within 2 years. And they will have to sing for their supper. They will have to work. It's unbelievable. It's disgusting of kayfabe and those 2 kids. And they're not innocent children. They know what they're doing. And Britney Spears, I hope they reach 18 years of age. They reach 18 years of age and you no longer fund their lavish lifestyle because that idiot of Kevin Federline, I don't even know how his last name is pronounced, hasn't worked in years since he hit it big with Britney. So he has never worked really. And he's married, has a huge house with everything. He's just afraid that the money's coming down to an end because the kids have grown up and they will have to get jobs. Anyways, please leave me your comments and thank you for watching.